ever since JJK Season 3 started airing, the Megumi Slanderers, the Megumi Disrespecters, okay, the Megumi Haters, they've been real quiet.
And to the rest of you, the non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters, you guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something? You guys, that's what I thought. No, that's what I thought.
They've been real quiet. I'm not hearing anything. Crickets out here, okay? And with this latest episode, JJK has just solidified Megumi Fushiguro, or I'm sorry, I should say Megumi Zenin, as one of the sickest characters in JJK. I don't know if you guys just watched the episode that I watched, but Megumi is on fire. Holy, this guy is so cool. We got a Sasuke 2.0. Like, guys, it is abundantly clear to see that Megumi is indeed Toji's son, okay? Because this guy is not playing at all this episode. He's serious, he's murderous, okay? He is brilliant. Megumi Fushiguro, guys. Can I get a one time for the Megumi? Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Today, we are talking Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, Episode 10. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's get right into the episode because, guys, this week's episode is an absolute banger, okay? Picking up off the trails with Yuji and Higuruma in that epic battle that we had last week, we pick up with Megumi and Remy. And Remy just led Megumi into the trap, right? So he's talking with Reggie. Reggie knows about Kenjaku, he knows about the plans, and he essentially tries to bring Megumi into his fold, right? He's collecting a bunch of strong players, and he wants Megumi to join them. And this is where we see Megumi just snap. Like, from the beginning of the episode, guys, this guy is not playing. He's not messing around, right? So Reggie makes his offer to join him, and Megumi's like, nah, fuck that, right? And boom, you know, he gets attacked, right? One of the guys that Reggie has, he just comes out of the back and he runs up behind Megumi trying to get the sneak on him. But my man's Megumi, he's not even there. Where'd he go? Oh, he dropped into the shadow. My man comes out like a WWE wrestler. My man's on his head and he just chucks him out the window. Guys, Megumi's on demon time the whole episode. Man turns to Remy. He's like, yo, get out of here. Don't let me see you around. He's on his Zenin timing, guys. This is why I say after this episode, it's Megumi Zenin, bro. He got rid of that Fushiguro. He's accepting that Zenin heritage, okay? He is fully leaning into his role as the Zenin clan head, okay? But we realize we get to see another guy that Reggie's got across the roof, Hazanoki. And basically, he has this kind of curse technique ability where he can like make any body part like a bomb, right? So this guy is on his Point Dexter shit, okay? And he's taking a tooth and he's just shooting out bombs, right? And Megumi's just trying to get to cover, right? He gets to cover. My man, he's even such a good dude. He's protecting Remy, right? He protects her from an explosion. He's like, you're a dummy. These mans aren't gonna protect you. She's like, oh, Reggie told me that he's my knight and he cares about me and he likes me. So you have to say the same thing to me, you know? Because Megumi's like, yo, get out of here. He's trying to protect her. But she's like, no, like, I want you to say you're gonna be my knight. But my man Megumi, this guy is not no simp. You know, this man goes on a whole speech. There's always people like you, all bark, no bite, no nothing. You make me sick. You disgust me. I'm like, oh my God. Toji would be so proud. Toji would be so proud. It's crazy. You know, she skedaddles. Then the guy that Megumi threw out the window, they start fighting. And I gotta say, guys, like, I am very, very impressed with the choreography in this episode, because the action sequences, this might be as good as Perfect Preparation. It might be, guys. Like, it's that good. Like, I honestly have this episode above Yuji and Higuruma, you know? But it's mad, you know? Megumi, he's got his cursed tool, this little sword, you know? Sick! He's fighting the guy, boom, boom, boom. You know, they're scrapping. My man's using his Shikigami, you know? The guy's about to catch a rude one on him. Frog Shikigami catches Megumi back. Another one spits him forward. He gets this like headlock on the guy, right? He throws him out the window. And guys, Megumi Fushiguro. Oh my, he's so dirty this episode, guys. So take this in. The guy's falling on the ground, right? My man Megumi throws him out the window. New Wave, boom. You see New Wave fly outside. Megumi drops down. He's got the blade in his hand, and he's just bomb, 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 smashing my man's head. I'm like, yo, that's how you're feeling, Megumi. That's how you're feeling. Bumbleclot. It's crazy. Man lands on the ground, you know, he's coughing up blood and things. My man Megumi comes and he just watcha, duns him off. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is why I love Megumi, bro. He's ruthless. He's ruthless. My man has no qualms about killing nobody. Nobody. He ain't even blink. My man smoked him. He's like, yo, I need to calm down. I can't get too caught up in the points. I just gotta brush away any like bugs that land on me. I'm like, oh my god. Megumi's too cold, man. He's on a mission. My man's just on a mission. He don't give a fuck, bro. You know? But after he deals with my man, you know, Reggie and Hazunoki, they drop down, right? And Megumi's like, damn, it's about to be a 2v1, you know? Like, he's already fatigued a little bit, you know? Like, he's been summoning multiple Shikigami at once, you know? He's been fighting, like, he's been taking explosions, tanking them like a bad boy, you know? But it's now a 2v1, right? Hazunoki, he shoots off another tooth, right? And here comes the GOAT, the MVP, the one and only Takaba, okay? And Takaba's so great because he just, boom, he steps in front of the bomb and he just eats that shit. You know, he just eats it. It's like, I'm here. You know? Everybody's like, yo, the hell, who the fuck's this guy? You know? Takaba starts talking. You know, he's like, yeah, I'm an entertainer, I'm 35 years old. I can see you're a good dude. You know, I can tell who's a good person. And then he looks at Megumi, he's like, oh shit, you look kind of mean though. I'm like, yeah, Megumi don't be smiling, bruh. You know, he just mean mugging all the time. But Takaba, you know, he's just chatting bare shit. All these guys are looking at him like, yo, who is this guy, bruh? Like, what is this guy talking about? But then, middle of talk, this guy just, whoa! He pulls out this crazy kick on Hazunoki. You know, he's like, wow, let me show you guys Wagwan. Megumi's like, okay, you're sick. Reggie's like, yo, this guy is mad. Curse energy's going crazy high. You know? Megumi's like, all right, bro. You're going to deal with this guy. You go deal it with Bomb Boy. I'm going to deal with Reggie. You know? Takaba's like, all right, say less. So Takaba and Hazunoki, bro, Takaba, 2 seconds is all he needs, bruv. 2 seconds, okay? Man runs up with the newspaper, smacks my man Hazunoki in his eye. Hazunoki's like, yo, what? What happened? He opens his eyes. Takaba's gone, you know? Takaba, kneeling, hits him with the Hadouken. Oh my god, poor guy. And you guys know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He hit him with the Kakashi, with the hua, you know? Ooh. Hazunoki turned around, you know, he's mad now. And Takaba just roundhouse kicks, like, bro, it's like a 360, 180 roundhouse kick, bro. It's dirty. And he just knocks this guy out, you know? And then he just cuts out. He just dips. You know, he's like, later, peace, bro. And that's that. And that's the, yo, Takaba, yo, keep an eye out for this guy. He's one of the sickest. He's like the strongest in the verse, by the way. I'm not joking, guys. He's stronger than Gojo. Am I laughing? Do you see me laughing? I'm being serious. He's stronger than Gojo. But this is where the rest of the episode starts to get fucking crazy, guys. Because Reggie and Megumi, whoo, right? Megumi's like, yo, I just seen that Yuji, he added the rule already, so I don't need to take it easy. I'm about to go fucking crazy. He's like, you can leave. I'm done. I'm done in this colony. I'm done here. I'm gonna go. He's like, you have a chance to save yourself. You can save yourself, bruv. And my man Reggie's like, oh, you know? Trying to act like a big man. So, you know, he starts running. Bro, Megumi's chasing him, and this is why I say, like, you can hate on JJK, you can say the story has some problems, you can say the ending was shit, but you can never, ever, ever say that the action is not top tier. The action is S tier, always, and that will never change. Like, you can hate on JJK for a lot of things, but the fight scenes, the action, you can never take away because it's crazy. I will say, guys, Reggie has the worst drip I've ever seen in Shonen, okay?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
This guy's drip is horrendous, awful. Like, what are you wearing? You know? But there is a point to his outfit, so at least that's not just his style, you know? But he's kind of sick the way he's moving. I'm not gonna lie. He's running, right? He's taking out receipts. He's got like a little bar. He's swinging from the ropes and things. You know, like he's actually dirty. The way he uses his technique is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. But Fushiguro is even sicker. My man is chasing behind him and he's looking like Spider-Man. He's swinging from the wires. He's slicing them down. Like he's just moving like a man. Like, guys, when I tell you Megumi was on some demon time in this episode, my god, you would not even believe it. You wouldn't even believe it, bro. This guy's like chasing after Reggie. He summons Max Elephant, you know, and he just pulls out bare water. Reggie, this is what I say, like, the sequences are sick. Reggie, he pulled out a receipt and bow. He's got a surfboard. Man, just riding his surfboard, you know, like, it was crazy. So, Reggie, he's running, right? And Megumi corners him, but Reggie, he escapes and he basically ends up in this, like, church, right? And that's where they're, like, discussing their technique, you know? And Reggie, he doesn't have reverse curse technique, but the way he uses his technique is very smart because he's got like this receipt from this hot springs, right? And he uses it and it heals his body, right? So it takes his body back to like a state where it's like he's been in a hot spring for like 2 days relaxing, you know? Very smart use of the technique, right? So Megumi's like, shit, I guess I'll just run, you know? So he runs away, right? And he goes to the gym and Reggie's like, yo, why is this guy in the gym? You know, he's like, I could smoke him out with the fire, but he just ends up going inside the gym, right? And he's got like these sneak attacks that he's hitting Megumi with, right? So these 2 trucks come in and Megumi just slides under them, but then he starts getting like tapped with these vases, like it's rocking his head top and everything. I'm like, oh shit, you know? And then boom, Reggie pulls up, boom, almost gets the killing blow, but you know, Fushiguro, man, like you cannot touch this guy, right? So Megumi's like, okay, you know, this is the perfect area. I'm about to unleash my domain. You know, Reggie's like, yo, what? Reggie gets shocked. He's scared. He's like, well, you have a domain? Megumi's like, yo, I'm about to end this real quick right now. Wagwan. And that's where we end the episode with his domain expansion. I was kind of surprised. I thought we were gonna get a little more, you know, but I don't even care. Next week, Reggie versus Megumi part 2. This episode, guys, was absolutely nuts. They went crazy. They went crazy. The animation, flawless victory. Flawless. So smooth, so seamless. Just 20 minutes of watching Megumi put belt to ass. To ass, bro. 3v1, and my man was crushing them. Crushing them. I don't know what grade these guys are. They're probably like, Reggie is probably like close to grade 1, if not grade 1. You know, the other two, you know, were obviously lower grade, but still, bro, I like at the same time, like, you know, like you gotta give my man his props. I don't want to hear no more potential, man. I don't want to hear no nothing. Nothing, bro. Megumi is literally top tier. Megumi's top tier. The way he be fighting and incorporating his Shikigami with the blade works. Oh my god. He's so versatile. He is. Domain expansion. 10 shadows technique. Plus he's got like martial arts training. Ah, the guy is a unit. The guy is a unit. I swear to God. Like, this guy started the episode whooping ass and ended the episode just whooping more ass. Like, it was mad. The way this guy was moving like Spider-Man. Oh my God. Like, yo, you gotta give Megumi his props, okay? Because there's too much Megumi slander going on. I cannot allow it anymore. I can't. I can't.
No. I will not allow it.
After these episodes, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? We gotta give Megumi some praise, yo. He's a big dog. He's a big dog. Let me know what you guys, do you guys agree? Am I just glazing Megumi here, or do you guys think I'm making some valid points? After the episode with Kirara and this episode with Reggie and the other two sorcerers, like, guys, stop playing with my man's Megumi, bro. Stop playing with him. He always been sick, okay? I think, you know, we have a bad habit of just, you know, like descaling characters, because people be acting like Megumi's weak, and he is far from weak. Far from it. This was like the best showcase of Megumi. I loved it. Let me know what you guys think. Like, y'all love it too? What y'all thinking about Megumi? What did you think about Takaba? Okay? Did they nail his introduction? I honestly think they did a fabulous job at introducing Takaba. You know, like, it was perfect. He's got the humor on point, you know, that dry, cringy humor, plus his power levels. Like, yeah, Takaba's that guy. This episode was crazy, guys. Next week's episode is gonna be stupid too. And then I hope that we just jump right into Sendai Colony, because as you guys know, that's what I am most looking forward to. But I will say, this episode very much surprised me, and it honestly shot up into my favorites from season 3. Like, this is definitely in my top 3 favorite episodes from season 3, because the action, like, I love Megumi. He's not nice, you know, like, he will smoke your ass. And come on, you know, like, I don't want my protagonist to be a nice dude, you know, like, I want him to put some belt to ass. So let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Thank you so much for tuning into another one, and I will be back with another one.